You had a Fed in the building.
Who?
First of all.
Loose cannon?
No. Loose ain't got nothing to do with this.
You're putting that on Brick.
No.
Who?
The lady.
Tanea. Why do you think that about her? She is blowing me up right now.
Listen.
Horrified by a lot of the things that people are saying about her.
Well, let's break it down.
Let's hear the argument.
Let's break it down. Nova, which is the daughter.
Her 15-year-old daughter who is a prostitute.
Hold on. The daughter has been named as one of the minors.
How do you know that? I haven't seen any evidence of that. I see a lot of YouTube titles, but
it's in the paperwork.
Wait, really?
And it gives a description of dude that you name, the one that's not a Hoover, assaulting the kid with braces. Right? So let's continue. Why Tanea is a Fed. And I'm going to clean it up after I call her a Fed because I have to.
Okay.
Right? Tanea got 6 kids. 3 of them, she knows the individual that really want them kids, but the fighting court is what it is.
Snoopy.
When the police come on the scene and snatch a minor off a host road, and there's content out there with that minor saying, I learned these things from my mother. Whole interviews. And they approach that mother and say, we're going to take all your kids based upon this. Or you cooperate with us and let us wire her up. Let us put her to work. The police cannot put a minor to work out there in that type of situation unless the parents sign off on that. It can't happen. Really? They can't persuade the minor to work. The parents have to be in agreement with this. Her last child is by allegedly a dude from Hoover. She's over there with him, right? So they have already figured out, based upon the paperwork they got, that Nova is one of the main ones that was working and tying things together.
Okay.
They have also figured out that it was done because the mother gave them the right to do that. This is why you see the little dude that damn homies interviewed, and damn homies been on our A game. The little dude from Hoover, which
ATM Richie?
Yeah, Richie, and I tried to tell him in the comments, slow down, but he got a little emotional because him and the little blood dude is tight.
Okay.
And the dude went to say, yeah, and the little bitch Nova, this is what he's saying, now what I'm saying, is the main one lining the home, her and her mama. So this is information that's coming from the people that's been locked up. Now here's the flip side to this. You're not gonna hear me call Tanea a snitch or Nova a snitch. I say Tanea was working with the feds because why? All these is crimes against the minors. Right. So there's no attack on either one of them. Because this whole situation, this where it gets dangerous.
So this is different than your usual exposing because you don't feel like she did anything unethical. I mean, who could judge a mom?
I can't say that. Well, here's the thing. You can kind of judge her a little bit because she comes as one thing, acts as another, and doing some other shit, right? But again, because it's involving minors, we can't say, hey, you this, you this, you that. Definitely can't say one word to Nova. We can't do any of that, right? Now, here's what's dangerous. When you got, let's say, 11 people, and I'm assuming all 11 have these sex trafficking and sex crimes on minors. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, right? But you got 11 people with sex trafficking charge on minors, right? Watch me, Adam. They have committed crimes that it says in prison, you are a reject and you are bad and you will be dealt with. Right?
That's the gang code.
I wouldn't give a damn if they keep it solid. Your crime on the paperwork says you got an issue coming. So now this is where it gets dangerous. Do I face the issue for 20 or 30 years because I know the crime I'm being charged with says they're going to do something to me wherever I go? Or do I just start telling now because either way it goes, I'm bad. Either way it goes, when you go to that main yard, they're going to deal with you as if you're a snitch, a rape, a pedophile, because you have charges involving minors.
Okay, but we're talking about P4K right now, right? Or all these
all
people in general. Okay, but do you actually believe that there's enough integrity and consistency within the gang community to take somebody who's from a reputable area? I'm assuming people respect him in general. He's high profile, et cetera, to actually stand on business with that. Because I feel like a lot of these people really pick and choose. Let
me tell you something, bro.
So you think his life will be hell?
Let me tell everybody, every entertainment, every rapper understand this, bro. If you high profile on the street as a rapper, a ball player, an actor, right? You ain't high profile to the individual that's running them yards. They're high profile and they're not going to allow you. Only thing you going to do is pay. They don't give, nigga, what? You stepping on the yard of a motherfucker been there 15, 20, 25, 30 years.
Right.
They the stars of this yard. They the dominant on this yard. You did wrong. Any wrong you did, they're going to use against you to make you pay or punish you. The bottom line is, like it or not, everybody that has been named in that RICO, whoever they may be, with sex trafficking and sex crimes on minors, is already bad. You're already, it's going to be dealt with. So now, if that's already the case, do you say, do I roll the dice on getting dealt with 20 years, or do I start telling on shit to get it down to 5 or 10 years?
So you're basically predicting that everybody on this case is going to tell.
If they don't tell, it does them no good, because you're already bad. You're already a reject. You got it coming. So now it's like, do I keep it gangster, don't tell, go in here and get stabbed up and risk it for 20, 25 years? Or do I tell and try to get it down to 5 to 10 and get out 3 to 6 or 7 to avoid those other years to be possibly getting dealt with in here? You have committed a crime that makes you bad when you turn into a prisoner. It's not a bank robbery. This is not pimping a dope.
And based on what you know, there's no negotiating. There's no pleading your case. There's no, hey, I did this, but I didn't do that. And
you want me to tell you the most nastiest part about this?
Okay, let's be real. Like, we all know a lot of people who get passes in the civilian world for all kinds of shit.
You're not in the civilian world.
Because they're popular, because they're able to talk their way out of shit. You're saying that's not the dynamic. You're
not, because see, this is how this works. They in the feds, right? They're going to be part of the Cali Court.
Okay.
You got some Crips and Bloods in there that ain't going for it. And then if they do go for it, you got the DC card in there that's going to be like, hey, homie, we need to see that work.
Oh.
Right? You ain't no slide through. You understand what I'm telling you? So the nastiest part about this whole case is I seen something I have never seen before.
What's that?
Branding a minor. Yo, that special circumstance, I guarantee you is going to tack on another 10 to 20.
So just the tattoos that are kind of common in the pimp world?
No.
But because that's an actual charge?
Branding a minor. See, me or you cannot take a minor to a tattoo shop and get them a tattoo without the parents' consent.
Right.
So they're showing where these minors, are like 8 to 9 of them, got tattoos of these individual people's names, and they're calling it branding. And what's so ugly about this is usually that is a term that was used from something else to us. They are charging these black people with branding little black girls. Branding, this is a separate charge.
It's wild because that shit, if you watch enough Soft White Underbelly interviews, you know this is kind of normal. There's girls on there who have like a pimp's name, it's crossed out and covered up. They get another name
women
up here.
Or little girls?
That's crossed out and covered up. They get another one. No, I'm talking about women, but I'm not surprised at all that they're doing it to young girls.
That's different.
Yeah.
When you dealing with a minor, right? Unless they can show the parents gave consent for this child to get this tattoo on their body, and they're lining it up saying This name is your gang moniker. This name is your gang moniker, and so on and so forth. So this is a really nasty case because
wait, they're putting their gang logos on the girls too?
Their names, like their names and shit. So if you was
imagine banging a chick with a big Astros logo on her forehead.
Bro, no, that they probably could have got away with. Minor got Wack100 right here, and they got me dead bang, whooping her ass, phone taps, recordings, and all this stuff. That's branding the minor.
Tattooing your name on a minor's face for sure seems like a bad idea.
Bro, you didn't see it? They did it in bright.
They didn't think it through too much.
They did it in bright colors.
Wait, really? What the Yo, the craziest shit I saw was that they would go to Santa Barbara, and I don't know exactly who's being accused of this, but they would go to Santa Barbara to the prostitution area, the host stroll, pick a bitch up, boom, they hit the road, they're on the freeway, they bring her all the way back here. She's kidnapped.
That's kidnapped.
She might never come back.
County lines.
Yeah. That's
now
insane.
you in Ventura County to LA County.
That's fucking crazy.
These, listen, I believe this is going to be like one of them 25 to 100 years type of situations.
That bad? What the fuck? Wow.
Bro, you got pimping a minor, crossing county lines, assault on a minor. Some of them had sex with these minors, branding a minor, giving the minor drugs.
Yeah. It's crazy because...
And it's Rico, so now everything is amplified.
So many rappers talk about pimping. So many different personalities who are on podcasts, etc. They talk about the game. They talk about all this shit. They make it sound so cool. But whenever you actually start to delve into the details of what this actually consists of, and they act like, I'm not going to talk about this because it's so federal. I don't want to get in trouble. No, you don't want to talk about it because it's so gross that any normal person is going to be fucking horrified.
I mean, bro, you got your nerve. You employed a pimp at one time.
I did, yeah. And he never really went into detail about what he was doing.
He said he was an ex-pimp. So that means that's points for you.
I mean, his aura is gone. Ain't no girls falling for whatever he's selling anymore.
I mean, damn, homies killed him off. Damn, homie.
In high school, you was the man, homie. No, Sharp, in your mid-30s, you was the man, homie.